Good morning. All right. So a little down day yesterday. Stopped on looking at the Dow here. Rising 20. I guess the 50's there waiting after this gap down from this little retest pattern there. Cut through this minor support. So far, not a big deal. Uptrend. We'll see how deep it goes into the retracement, what it does here. You'll see futures are down here a little bit. Um, Little jiggles there on that Fed guy talking, I guess bursting a little bit of the bubbles, but I think many were starting to come to grips with they're not going to get their six cuts, and maybe they're not going to get their three cuts. He's saying one cut. How they get to 2% is going to be a mystery, but we'll see how that goes. Um, so markets, lots of support down here. And we talked about this yesterday. So look, I think we're in for some choppy price action. I think for this week for sure. Whatever news is coming out, I think in the latter part of the week there is. Today at 10 o'clock, there's ISM services. So again, keep that in mind that there's news coming out, 10 o'clock. Most of the time, we know it comes out before the open. So you got that at 10 o'clock. Oil's up a whole bunch. Right? You see what crude oil is doing. It's up here a bit, but we talked about this bottoming action and watching to see if it would break out, and it has, and it's acting bullishly now. I mean, it broke out, it didn't collapse back down into the range. Buyers stepped up at minor support, and it's going higher. So how are they going to get to 2% with oil going up? Uh, well, they're not answering that now, or maybe they're not. Gasoline is going up. Looks like it's going to continue to go up until it doesn't. Um, a new calculation there. Yeah, fudge the numbers. Gold, it continues to go up, new all-time highs. Uh, Ags, agriculture, going up. I mean, they all see this. We talked about this a couple of weeks ago, and it was a mystery to me how no one else was talking about it. But eventually it can't be ignored. Copper miners going up, copper pullback going up, interest rates now broke out, they're going up. So look, this cluster of opens and closes here, that's where there's some resistance, and I think that could be a point where maybe it gets ugly. If it starts to push beyond, the 10-year starts to push beyond 4.5%, but the chart suggests that's likely. And so, once you get this kind of price action, as it started to move up here and then, it came down, we talked about this area here and the pullback and all that. Everything's there on YouTube, all the prior videos. And so this kind of a pattern, even though it's Wednesday, but the weekly right now, there's a wider range bar continuing to move higher. And it's coming out of a consolidation and a downside shakeout on the weekly chart. And that suggests it's going to go higher. So, I mean, if these trends continue, markets had a hell of a run. So we all know it's due for some kind of correction, but I don't think, the way it went up, it had any, things
Hey, good morning. It looks like Greg lost his internet computer. Alex, I don't think he's on Comcast. I think he has some other good company that I actually tried to get as a backup, but they don't serve my area. All right. Yeah, I don't know where he left off. Um, but y'all can hear me okay? All right, cool. I don't know where he left off, so let me just do my quick little market bias. I just call this a hey, 1 minute, get ready wherever I am, anywhere in the world, fire up your laptop on an airplane, whatever. And what's my bias? It's my first step. Remember, into the close, I said, as long as we open relatively flat, I expected a continued, just partial drift, maybe to the 520 area or a little higher. Now we're down a little bit. This Bostic guy, I, of course, I've heard him before, but I like really respect him now. I was listening to him eating breakfast, and it's like this cat is not political. And what I heard in that thing, he's like telling the truth. He don't care about you know Powell or Biden or politics. He's like, I'm in no rush. Inflation is where it was last year. It ain't getting better. Um, one cut maybe. Employment's still strong. Why do I want to cut with strong employment? So yeah, I mean he was talking from the heart. So I know there was an 815 number. Let's see here. So here's the economic data. Uh, so 815, it had maybe a little blurb. And then I think the rest I can only guess was because of him or whatever. So what's my bias right now? Well, it's more neutral to bearish. That whole afternoon breakout, we just retraced back to support. So I don't know. Remember Sergeant Schultz? I don't know. I would say 15-minute high or low is going to be my day trade bias. um, so that's it. Wasn't that such a funny show? I love it. Now look, IWM is weaker, weaker. It's already cracked this major support base. Q's cracked it, so those are more bearish. Diamonds neutral. So you see how easy that is? Now let's look at alarms. I don't have any alarms going on. This LPG alarm, Alex mentioned. Oh no, this is Greg's 123. LYB, it's what Alex mentioned yesterday, which I like. Gap breakout, sector was strong, breakout daily, weekly, monthly. So this is still on my list. I posted a couple new trades, one in the same sector. Only three earning stocks. 66 play. I mean, this is a massive bull rectangle with a little downside shakeout mixed in between. But wow, 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 wow. Look at this 1, 2, 3 on the weekly. Pull back to major support, red bar ignored, little bear sandwich. Wow, that was an amazing entry. Calm, not gapping up, no interest. Patrick, talking about buybacks. Yeah, the news spit out something that all what Biden wants to do with increasing taxes on everybody to try to fund this reckless spending. And one of them was he wants to tax companies 4% for buybacks. And my immediate reaction is, why the F do you care how a company board manages their company? I do not. Somebody will have to explain that to me over lunch. I do not understand government involvement in a friggin' stock buyback. It's just such overreach to me. AYI, I don't see any gaps, but it's extended all time frames. If it opens flat or lower a little bit, I would prefer a call spread on this. Uh, so I don't have any alarms. Let's just go to my interest list. ACN potential W bottom retest at the 200. So what we're waiting now is, yeah, Patrick, don't get me started here at 9:15. So I'm just waiting for a confident reversal. OEC, Sam I am trade. I posted this over the high. Let me set alarms. OEC 2397. Let me set an alarm for computer. LPG. It looks like LPG might be getting over entry in a guild. Sam I am gave us guild. I like this under yesterday's low. And that's under 71.90. Set an alarm. I already have an early alarm. I'll just leave it. I have it at, remember, at 71.98. Let's come down here. URG, Alex mentioned to me, it's an inverse head and shoulder, gapping up, strong sector. So I have that in the middle chart here. I'll watch maybe 10-minute high. Reddit had a beautiful 1, 2, 3 day trade yesterday. Gapping down here. Intel had some announcement that they're still having a hard time making money, even though they think about that. How many decades has Intel been in business? I don't even know. I don't know. 80 years? I don't know. We had the biggest sector boom in history. The government just gave them $8 billion. And you still can't make money? Let that sink in, Patrick. It's like, you know what? Maybe you shouldn't be in this business. Maybe you should not have taken the government's $8 billion. I don't know why you all are trying to get me excited so early today. All right, PCAR, I think, had earnings too. So this one is a Climo, daily, weekly, monthly. Man, what a powerful trend that's been. So this is on my short watch and call spread watch. Let me put this in the window. PCAR. Alex mentioned Lucent yesterday. Oh, it's gapping down here. Let me set an alarm for 51. Yeah, there was some new, I think I got a downgrade, I think, when I looked at it. but I didn't see anything, but look, yeah, it is though, Alex, I agree with you. But more so not from the daily per se, other than the gap breakdown, but look at the weekly, monthly. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a textbook weekly on top. That is a picture of beauty. And look at this 1, 2, 3 also from a bottoming pattern. Man, beautiful. All right, so yeah, I'll put that on my list. All right, Dow, we mentioned yesterday, breakout, daily, weekly, monthly. Now let's see if we can get a pullback. HBM, Alex mentioned into the close, look good. I just didn't want the overnight risk, but that looks good. AYI was earnings, I'm waiting. Cream is a beautiful put spread candidate, but there was no juice. Guild, we talked about. McDonald's, John mentioned yesterday. Breakdown daily, weekly, monthly, and I liked it a lot. I just don't, I don't like top of the range to the bottom. I was hoping it would give us 1 or 2 sideways days, but look, it's gapping down from an end of day base. So, John, you nailed it. I'm just not getting the entry I want. APP is a sloppy buy setup. Like this has been on my long list for a while, ACCN, but don't like that nasty topping tail yesterday. Moss, it's a bottoming pattern, 100% retracement. So see if it can go sideways another day or two. PVH got whacked yesterday on earnings. So did all these. No, I'm sorry. EL. It was on my list for breakout. I have an alarm at 154. This is a sector that got whacked. CVS, BNC, and whackage yesterday. But there's no daily patterns. But day trade possible with that big old void. YMM is on my long list. I have an alarm at 7:57. Should over the high. Progressive's been on a tear. REAL, core long, but I wanted to take another week or two to consolidate. Qualcomm relative strength. Let me set an alarm at 171 now. But the sector is gapping down. I don't know if on the heels of Intel or whatever else. So let me set at 171. I had it at 170, 170. Trump company is a buy setup, sloppy one. I checked $30 puts yesterday, but there was nothing. I'm watching a bounce. IFF broke out daily, weekly, monthly. I'm going to see if we can chop around for another day or 2 or 3. The ARC lady was on one of the channels today, and let's see, she's so bullish on Tesla, on Bitcoin again. It's some people talk that with such outlandish statements that are not supported in facts. Hey, Don, was that a polite way of saying you're stupid or a liar? You talk with such flagrant disregard for facts. Is that a polite way of saying? She's sitting there with a straight friggin' face, just as clear as me saying the sky is blue right now in Fort Lauderdale, which it is. She's saying 75 to 85% of all car sales in 5 years are going to be EV stocks. And every news item I've been reading is people are sick of EVs being crammed down their throat. So where on planet Earth does she come up with this statement? And so she, trying to justify Tesla valuation, she's sitting there saying, oh, well, the market just doesn't understand the value. So that, in essence, she's sitting there fighting with the market, saying the market is wrong. Do you understand that? That's what she is doing. The market's wrong. The market doesn't understand the value. Okay, well, I hope you have a big checking account on the drawdown to your belief. That's my response to that. Yeah, and she loves Bitcoin too, of course. Here, this SMCI. I told Greg yesterday to short this SMCI. I think I don't play golf. John, do you play golf? What number iron is this? Is this like a 7 iron? 3 iron? I think this is going to the 50 MA. There you go. These are some of these. Soon is nothing. These are these two high computing machine stocks. They're doing nothing, but I put them on my permanent list. I'm done with my watch list. Oh, D-Dog, I forgot. D-Dog, I said, would be a beautiful put spread idea, but there was also no juice for Friday. But I see this as an example. I would never touch this as a directional because, I mean, look at all these candles over here. It's going to be a total intraday mess of resistance. Yeah, we're drifting lower here. Hey, Merck up alarm. Remember that was a buy setup? I set an alarm yesterday. I set an alarm at 130 spot 80. There it is. Here, I'll put it down here. Merck. Not doing anything right now, but alarm went off. Oil continues. Oh, I saw some other dude on CNBC. He is telling people to buy gold and oil now. You know what? I just shake my head at these idiots that don't look at charts and they make comments like this. We are long gold in the ETF trader on this bar. So it is now, let's just round up to 190. We are up $31. And this clown is now saying now's the time to buy. We were talking about buying this breakout in gold, in oil here. And now he wants to buy it. 21, all right, thanks. All right, that's all right, and I'm done. All right, but see, semi's breaking down here, so I continue weak. Looking at some of my sectors, oil up, semis down. Fangs are all weak to neutral. Meta has the strongest on the 15-minute chart. We have an Amazon put spread that I moved up break even. Yeah, so I think we're going lower here. Yeah, my bias is lower now. That's why you've heard me say this so many times, unless I'm really confident on market direction, I don't like buying swings into the close. I'd rather wait the next morning. Now, of course, you're gonna miss some, of course. That's a fact, Jack. Well done. Yeah, I don't know how to respond. You would think that some use charts too, but yeah, you're right. Looking at our opens. Opens are fine. All right, so I'm done with my review. It's 9:29. Do y'all have any other questions? Oh, RPM. I don't see a trade there. Tell me what you're thinking. PRM. Yeah, full rectangle, sure. All right. Yeah, see the difference? One letter can make cream. All right, I'm ready to go. Less than a minute to go. We'll hear the bell. I see Cisco breaking down. Bye bye. Bye bye alarm. Oh, that's low alarm. So we might be stopping out. All right, come on, internet. Now it says my internet is unstable. Shoot. Come on, man. I buy. All right, I buy is stopping out. Shoot. Lift alarm. All right, this is a deep retracement. It's an early alarm. I think we have a covered call as a core long. 1728. All right, so it was an early alarm, not liking it though. But even if we stop out, it's a gain, cord you got to give. Wow, Dell up alarm. But we are out of Dell. Dell looks good. This could be a 30-minute buy. I'm not in a rush for Merck. Let's put Dell here. Already 260,000 shares in 1 minute. That's, I don't know, their average volume. But Dell looks fantastic. Healy up alarm. Yeah, I like Healy too. Healy too. I'm just not in a rush, but yeah, Healy looks great. Look at Dell ripping bottom right. All right, if somebody can help watch Healy for me, Alex, your URG looks like I can go to a $1.85. All right, Dell, I just don't like trading the first 5 minutes. But we're getting nice buying here at the open on the Qs and spiders and IWM. All right, Dell, let me see if there's a put spread for Friday. 15 by 35. No, but I like this as a directional. I just don't want to rush. LYB. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, and you nailed the entry on this 15-minute. I remember when you said it, I'm like, yeah, that's perfect entry. All right, there's Merck, maybe 30-minute high. All right, wing gap up, Alex. So I'll let you watch it for me. But yeah, it's a nice M top. I'll set an alarm 763 on Prim. I buy, I buy stop was 56.33. All right, I'm just gonna stop it out. I buy. We actually made $4, even though it stopped us out. All right, Guild. All right, that LPG is coming in. All right, Guild, we were gonna buy puts. Sam, I am trade. All right, this is what I said. We would buy the April 73 puts, 137, 154. Okay, so yeah, that's good to go. That's posted. Merck. Yeah, no, I like Merck. It's just a matter of how aggressive you want to be. Yeah, we have numbers though. Yeah, at 9:45. And 10 o'clock. All right, cool. DXCM, that went against us, but we have a put spread, but it's acting better now. I set an alarm 136. But yeah, it's looking a lot better, DXCM. Netflix and Amazon are perking here. So Amazon looks great. Uptrend, daily, weekly, monthly. Netflix, it's nothing. Google coming in. Apple is still a dog. Let me set an alarm. We had this as long puts or put debit spread, but the gap messed it up yesterday. Set an alarm 168.65. LPG. All right, that actually triggered, so I gotta post that open. Green. All right, Guild triggered. Alex, your PRM alarm. Alex here, HBM is ripping, very nice. Yeah, RPM, yeah, looks good. CPay. Yeah, we talked about that yesterday. ANET, I don't know what you're looking at there. It's not quality swing. Day trade maybe to 296. Banks still in a nice uptrend here by setup. So banks are stronger than semis. Look at OIH ripping, XME, metals still strong. Healy, let's buy. Wow, slight volume though. Well, 400,000. Dell looks like it's going to 125. Um, let's let's see. 120.86. Dell, we had this long. Oh, it stopped out yesterday on the dip is why. Okay. Let me set a new line over 27. You want to buy the Dow Jones transports? Well, yeah, first, for day trade or swing, I'd say 58. AYI, that had earnings. That's too sloppy for me. Play. That's a very bullish gap. D dog, if it closes like this, then it looks like it might crunch through that resistance. Well, that's an incorrect statement, Alex. Well, okay. Okay, you're right a little. You're right a little. I said I didn't like it as a directional, as a swing. I loved it as a put spread. Now, so it does have room, but not a lot. So, Alex, the conversation is which of these two patterns has a greater weight of evidence that it will chew through resistance? So that it's an excellent conversation. Well, I wouldn't say by far. I mean, they're different. That it's in an uptrend for sure, cream. Whereas this is in a sideways to downtrend. So they're different. But I like this gap down range expansion 80% into this. Then with a 1, 2, 3, I think this can barrel through it. Cream, yeah, also had a gap thing. It's just there's more bars up here is all, Alex. That's the main discussion. Is there's more 5 bars of resistance there. So I think the other one can chew through it. Also. But yeah, it's a great discussion. All right, should. I'm glad this didn't trigger yesterday. Let's cancel it. See, that should's another one that I'm glad I didn't get into when it hit yesterday. I was waiting for tonight. Guild, let me post this. Yeah, my alarm didn't go off, but yeah, I posted it, Sam. Is it getting close? And Sam Guild is yours. I loved it. Loved it. So that triggered. Tiva. Yeah, it's a buy setup. I think, I'd watch a pullback on the 15-minute, but that's a buy setup. There's your PRM is moving up. All right, OEC. Oh, it triggered. Why didn't my alarm go off? That's weird. Yeah, OEC triggered. Maybe I had the wrong number. 2397. This. I like it better today than yesterday. I think I was saying overlapping bars again, but I like TT better today. I think you mean Tiva. SPX. We're in trail mode. We sold a third yesterday. No postage up alarm. Nice. This went against us. All right, postage. Let's try to bail on a balance break even. Got another 50 cents to go. Yeah, PMI thing. Yeah, we're still bearish here. Ideally for the bearish case, we take out yesterday's high and then end with a topping tail. And then tomorrow we short the heck out of these two bars lows. And then I think we're coming to this prayer pivot measured move. Well, you got to get, somewhere in here would be my target. A devil triggering. You are strong today. Yeah, stuff. It's low. Put some of this for next week. $14. LPG up alarm. Yeah, I look good, I said. Ah, shoot, I should have waited till, you know what? Let's wait till after 10. Yeah, URG looks great. Yep, I think target 185. LPG alarm that came back. Yeah. Ah, Alex, I remember the discussion we had over here. I was saying it would go through that. It was, this didn't bother me. And then the buy setup I liked and the gap messed it up. I think I had it in the weekend letter. That gap up. But yeah, it still looks good. Sure. Look at SMCI. Looks like a short. That's 1100 calls. Nice. 1100. Yeah. Yeah, let's wait for after 10 o'clock. And then I like this. Actually, that's 1120, which is fine. There's juice there. 1125. Shoot, the problem is getting a good midpoint. But yeah, I think this is going to 15. Qualcomm up alarm. All right, so we're moving uptown. All right, so that means Dell is a go. These are rocket bars. 515. Oh, cool. I didn't know you were in it. All right, Qualcomm is still too early. Put up alarm. Oh man, our XLI. I was saying I liked. I didn't have an alarm. Ah, you mean from the other day? Awesome, awesome. Yeah, it's yesterday's pullback with the gap down. I was playing defense. The deep retracement stuff. Keep going. Let's see, Bitcoin rallying here a little. Next Fizzler, deep retracement. I'll set an alarm down 167. Alex, Trump stock is not rallying here. So something's up with that. Costco, I'm so mad we didn't short that yesterday. Sam, that was a beautiful setup, buddy. You emailed me and I posted it. Well, because I'm gonna blame Greg. I told Greg, get us in. All right, I'm just going through all the alerts here. Beyond here, remember we were watching it here, waited for the close, I gave it up. Our cream is, plowing into the void for day trade. Our DXCM doing better. With the 134, 130. Meta, yeah, things are doing a whole lot better. Yeah, Baxter coming back strong. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was nice. Yeah, that's a slow, that's being dumped. That's a easy trail. Stop loss. Easy trail. All right, we're in trail mode on this too. Oh, I said move stop 30 minutes below. And that's 159.74. VIX sure took a nosedive on that number. My postage hitting our break even. Let's get rid of that dog. Ah, Merck kept going. Nice. I know, was it John or somebody? Hey, Doug, you planning traffic again today? I mean, did you get away from your wife? Uh, it looks good. It's far from the 20, but yeah, all time frames are bullish. All right, let's TT. Yeah, buy setup, Merck, buy setup. Your RPM broke out. Reddit underperforming, but let's set an alarm at 51 now. I prefer it to close like this, and it's a 1, 2, 3. All right, ACN now set an alarm 336. Three 36, 85. Market liking the number. Hey, was it a weak number? Is that why they're happy? Because we're on this situation now where government doesn't want to lower rates with a strong market, strong economy. All right. All right. Lift. Revenue stop 1766. You are Archon. Made a new low. All right, our stop is 78.82. Gallop alarm. Damn, we see off to a nice start. SEMO doing great. It needs to break out, and then I'll tighten this up. SMR did money. Those are all open. It's got everything updated. I don't like the breakdown from this, Alex. We can find much better. I like Merck, TT better for buy setups. So I've got no interest in it. XLC looking good. Yeah, no, these are both ready, sure. Top of the range, but trading range base. Kind of need a breakout. Yes, definitely is, Dave. Just got to work our entry. Breakdown daily, weekly, monthly, but absolutely yes. Simo alarm, we were just talking about him. Ah, nice pop. Had an alarm at 80.40. Now we can tighten stump. 78.48.